Hi again everyone, Scott Pyre Popcorn fan here, and in this video, I finally want to do my full Season 2 review of Chucky. Alright, so this season has been rather fascinating with its tone, and also with some of the twists and turns in that finale. Oh boy, definitely, I do think that this show will be very pleasing in a lot of ways to a lot of Chucky fans, because obviously Chucky, the way he is, you can't go wrong with his laugh, you can't go wrong with his maniacal tendencies, and I think overall this is a good season. I do, but granted, I do think that season 1 is better in terms of writing and tone. But season 2, definitely in the latter half of the season, you get a lot more of stuff, a lot more characters of interacting, and there's like this one moment in particular in the church where it's kind of like an Avengers Endgame moment, where you have so many characters from the previous movies and the show all in one room, and that was a really cool scene. I think it was in the second to last episode, in the church. And speaking of all this Catholic Church stuff going on in this new season, there's a lot of references to a lot of movies, and especially what I've mentioned before in some of my past videos, there's been references to the Psycho movies, there's been references to Halloween, and in these last few episodes, there were references to I mean, you could either think of Texas Chainsaw Massacre or Evil Dead when you see a character wielding a chainsaw, and definitely you get that kind of feel of that in the finale if you watch it. I'm sure you will eventually, hopefully. But yeah, there's a certain scene in the finale where Chucky is using, in fact, a chainsaw, and that was rather interesting and also very gruesome. And there's quite a few characters that have very unique deaths in these last few episodes. Definitely. Although there's one that really made no sense to me. There's one death in particular that made no sense to me. Granted, it was a lot of fun, but at the same time, it made no sense. And also, there's this whole thing of within the Catholic Church, and Chucky. There's this one moment where there's that Avengers Endgame scene, like I said, and it's really, really on the nose. I mean, it's obvious. The whole thing of doing a freaking exorcism to get the Chucky soul out of something, and is literally right out of The Exorcist. So quite a bit of Exorcist references and homages in the second to last episode. I mean, I'm trying not to give away too many spoilers. I mean, I feel like I've already mentioned a few things that are spoilery, but definitely though, I really enjoyed this season. I really did. It was a lot of fun. I loved seeing Jennifer Tilly again, and Nika Pierce. Definitely, without a doubt, Fiona Dorff. She's easily the best actress on the show, at least to me. And yeah, I mean, Jennifer Tilly is a lot of fun, but in regards to like actual having some actual acting range and a lot of talent, out of all the actors on the show, I really do think that Fiona Dorff is probably the best actor in terms of what she has done so far throughout this show, not just in this season, but in the previous season. And it was great. I loved Fiona Dorff. She was great. And also in the season finale, there's quite a few twists and turns. There's one twist in particular that I wasn't sure about. It involved Lexi's younger sister. It didn't quite work for me. There was this one plot twist with Lexi's younger sister that didn't quite work for me. But The other ones, the other plot twists in the finale, they did work for me, and I did understand those. But yes, and I do think that overall, with how mixed the tone has been throughout this season, I mean, I do like preferably, I do prefer like when the when the Chucky product in this franchise takes itself more seriously. Um, but at the same time, I do enjoy the fun and more crazy side of things. But like I said in one of my previous videos, they really did like kind of break the rules a little bit in regards to a certain line of dialogue that sort of breaks the universe in a sense. But overall, I do really enjoy this season. I'm not gonna lie, I really enjoyed this season, and I also loved what Brad Dourif has done with Chucky this season, because he did a lot of unique things with his voice, voicing Chucky this season, with some of the things they did differently with Chucky. I'm not gonna say what that was exactly, but they did quite a few things rather interestingly with Chucky this season, and that was also rather fascinating. So yeah, really good season. But at the same time, I mean, there are a few things about it that didn't quite work for me. I do think that season 1 is better, and I'm pretty sure the show is going to get renewed for a third season. I mean, there hasn't been any official word on that yet, but I do think that the show will get renewed for a third season, and I'm really excited for that. So yeah, my overall thoughts on season 2 of Chucky: definitely solid. A lot of great Chucky moments, as per usual. Some more amazing one-liners from the Chucky himself, and also very unique and fascinating kills throughout, and overall very enjoyable. I wouldn't say it was my favorite Chucky product in this franchise, but I still really enjoyed it nonetheless. So if I had to give season 2 of Chucky a grade, I'd probably give it a B. That'd be my grade, a B. So that should do it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and pretty soon I have some more videos planned as well. Stay tuned for all that. Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special, that'll probably be my next video. Alright guys, I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.